What's up, my fellow Uber and delivery drivers? Welcome back to the channel. I am Driverman, and today's video we are going to talk about how Grubhub, it just isn't what it used to be. I really don't care to be really don't care to be pro or a premier driver anymore. Even on being pro status and I'm on block, I'm not getting as many orders as I used to. I'll show you an example right here. If you can see that. I'm not sure if you can see, but if you look closely, you notice there my last one was delivered at 6:33, and this one I just came in at 7:18, pick up by 7:36. More than 45-minute gap there between those two deliveries, and it wasn't because like I rejected one or it was slow. It shouldn't be slow. It's normal busy weeknight here in LA. I dropped one off, and then just nothing for 45 minutes. And usually, as I'm dropping one off, the little cowbell, is going off, and I'm getting the next one. And this has happened, at least a handful of times where there's just like a big gap. I'll drop one off, and instead of getting one right away, there's like a big gap of time, and I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Even at the pro level, you're barely getting any shifts. Here, I'm in the LA market, and at this point, recently at pro level, you're lucky if you get ones like on the weekend. You definitely won't get any during the week. It's gotten really, really crazy and competitive, as I mentioned in a previous video recently. So what is the advantage of that? Okay, if you're on block, okay, you do get first crack at, you get the better orders, because when you're off block, you will still get some streaming in, but maybe like 2 an hour, if you're lucky, and they're going to be the bottom of the barrel. Here, I'm on, pro, I'm on block, and I'm getting, one every 45 minutes? Really? Okay, so why am I making the extra effort of accepting and delivering some of these lower paying offers just to get the nicer ones if I'm not going to be consistently getting these higher paying offers, boom, 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 back to back like I'm used to getting? Probably the same for Premier. I don't see Premier, being necessarily any, quicker as far as orders. And you may be able to get first crack at the schedule, but in order to maintain that 95% freaking acceptance rate rating, you're having to accept and deliver a lot of crap. That's just not worth your time and money. That's 19 out of 20 orders that you'd have to accept to stay at 95%. Not even 9 out of 10, because that's only 90%. More than that, just to keep that rating. And it's like I'm starting to wonder, like, I'm not even sure if it was worth it before, and now it's like definitely not worth it. Pro isn't even worth it now. So I'm okay with being a partner driver and picking up, whatever scraps I can block-wise here and there, because I'm not getting any preferential treatment when I'm on block anyway. It's like there's no advantage. And on top of that, we're getting, some of these like really low-ball offers lately too, which just don't make sense, even if they are, coming in, more frequently. What's the point? Because of the new pay model, which is supposed to be good, but it's really not that good. I'm just gonna cherry pick now. I'm gonna be cherry picking RS, and I'll just grab whatever I can, stay at the partner level, and just cherry pick the hell out of everything and just take the very best of the best. Because why? They want you to follow, take every single order, like a good little bitch, and do it, and not drop any blocks and stick to that schedule. They're going, the route, unfortunately, of like what Uber and Lyft does, where they want to have all that control over you, but not give you the benefits that are supposed to go with it. Keep you as an independent contractor, so that it's cheaper for them. Oh yes, you have all this freedom, but do you really? When you have to keep a certain acceptance rate, do you really have that much freedom when you're having to do this and do that in order to make money, or even to keep your job? I don't consider that real freedom. They're doing some of these like Uber and Lyft things that have caused me to despise Uber. I've been despising Uber for a while, and I quit Uber a while back ago. And it's frustrating to see Grubhub, which has been my bread and butter for like the last year or so, just going to the dark side, I guess you could say, and doing these stupid tactics that are not beneficial for the driver that are just shady and crappy and unethical. Here's the reason why a lot of people were liking Grubhub and going to Grubhub and staying loyal to Grubhub. It's because, you know, it was really, really good, and you know, customers were tipping well in the way that the system worked, and that, you know, the transparency for Grubhub, showing you what you're making and all that right from the get-go, and all of the details was great. And now they're taking that some away, so they're making it not quite as great. You guys need to do the same. Cherry pick, take the ones that make sense for you, that make business sense. Don't deal with this crap until maybe they change it back or fix it. But in the meantime, while they're playing these games, and even if you reject one, they'll not send you one for like half an hour, like I had the other night. I wasn't getting one for like 40 minutes passed by and I didn't get another one. So what did I do? I turned on DoorDash, and it was busy enough. I was able to log on and start a dash, and boom, then I started doing some DoorDash deliveries, you know, since they weren't sending me anything. So yeah, I mean, you guys can play your games, Grubhub, but we're gonna find another way to make our money anyway, you know, through the other apps. So I didn't used to multi-app that much, but now we gotta now you know, I really have to multi-app, and you know, you guys do too. We still got to make our money, still got to pay our bills. So if we got a multi-app, then we'll multi-app and, you know, deliver for 2 different ones and still make the money that we need to make to do our thing. So yeah, guys, that's it. Just wanted to let you know about that. Have a great, beautiful rest of this hot week. Well, if you're here in LA anyway, it's hot. Actually, on the East Coast, supposedly they're having some record highs as well. So if you're on the East Coast or in the Midwest, you might be even cooking more than I am. But stay cool, use that air conditioning, be safe, and go ahead and get it to the best of your ability. Get it, get it, get it. All right, guys, take care.